Hello, families. Hey, this is a quick shout out to all of our families that are planning on being with us this fall that have kindergartners through first through fifth grade. If this isn't you, this isn't for you, but you're welcome to watch. All right, so if you have school agers, kindergarten through fifth grade, and you're considering about doing remote learning this year, having your kiddo with Discovery Kids, having our staff help your children with Zoom meetings with their teachers and so forth, then pay attention because it's going to be different than last spring. Last spring was COVID came out and teachers were home and scheduling all kinds of Zoom meetings from 8:15, 8:30, 9:15, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, well, not 3. But this year we expect it to be more structured. We hope our kids can get back in school and operate more as normal. However, Discovery realizes that it's an individual decision for every family, and we respect that. So we just want to give you a heads up. If you're thinking about doing remote learning and having your kids at Discovery, it's going to be different this year. Few things. So give us a heads up, send us an email. We're going to send out an email probably Friday, tomorrow, today, when you get this, and ask if you're thinking about doing this, let us know, because otherwise we're expecting your child to be gone from 9 to 4 at school beginning August 17th, as that's the current beginning of school. And the school district board is going into a meeting, I believe, next Tuesday, July 28th. So we expect to get some feedback on options, but I expect that you're going to have options. Send your kid to school, do remote learning only, or some kind of maybe a hybrid. So let us know. But if you do have your kids with us, here's a couple things that we're going to plan on putting in place. Number one, there'll be a specific time frame that will have a separate staff focus on meetings with teachers and so forth. So it might be 9:30 to 11:30, 2 hours a day where we work with kids to get on their Chrome notebooks and do Zoom meetings with their teachers. We don't know when their teachers are going to require it, so that'll adjust accordingly. But there'll be specific times. A couple things also, you would have a full day rate, but you will have a separate charge because we have to pay for that staff member. Last spring, we had admin and teachers out all over the place trying to help your kids get connected on Zoom and use their Chrome notebook and work on homework. We're going to have a dedicated teacher, dedicated hours, whether it's 2 hours or 3 hours a day, something in that nature. Anything outside of that, you're going to be responsible for. Here's an example. We had parents last year that would give Discovery Kids email to their kids' teachers, and we were rescheduling. We were coordinating with teachers. Parents were like, okay, remote learning, but I'm out. I'm going to leave Discovery Kids to figure all this stuff out. We're not going to do that. You're going to be responsible for all of that remote learning. If your kids are falling behind, it's going to land on you, not on us. We're going to give them 100% for that 2 or 3 hours, whatever that may be. But if you're going to sign up for remote learning with our district, then be prepared to follow through with that. Because remote learning means that the parent needs to be following through, helping kids with assignments and all that kind of stuff. So we'll give it 110% for that dedicated hours that we can schedule a separate staff member in for. It'll probably be one of our school aid staff members or preschool staff members to help and work with them. But the difference and things to consider are going to be cost. It might be $5, $10, $15 extra a day, depends on whether it's just your child or if there's 2 or 3 children that are going to do remote learning. The cost will depend on how many kids and what it requires for staffing. There'll be accountability in that contract and agreement with you that says that you're going to follow through with your kids' remote learning. Communication is a big thing. You're going to be responsible for communicating with your child's teacher, rescheduling, all of that stuff. We just are not going to be able to have parents step away and it land on us from the complexity of the remote learning. However, all that being said, we expect that teachers this year will be a lot more structured because they're going to have other kids in class So they'll probably have set times for any of our remote learners. So anyway, that's a snapshot. If this is you, if you're considering remote learning, please give us an email, give us a heads up, and let us know, hey, if remote learning is an option, that's what I want for my kiddo. And based on that, maybe we have none. We'll just let it go. If we have 2 or more, or 1 or to 10, then we'll work on that contract and agreement, make it successful for everybody to support your kiddos' early learning education. Have a marvelous day, everyone.